You're watching RVT, Rashid's Teletube, serving nations worldwide. Up next on RVT, Rashid's Video Tube, it's the Rashid and Jan Show. Following that is Rashid's CyberTube. It's Shiestin' once again, and as we celebrate with love and cheerfulness, let's indulge in the most entertaining Rashid entertainment available. And happy Shiestin' from all of us here on RVT, where it's Rashid all the time. You're watching RVT, Rashid's Teletube worldwide. Where is Rashid all the time? You're watching Rashid's RVT. Honoring who we are and wishing a very happy Shiestin' on RVT, Rashid's Video Tube. This RVT Rashid's Video 2 broadcasting is brought to you partly by the Rashid and Jan Show and by delicious, refreshing strawberry milk. Drink an explosion of strawberry flavor in every drop. So like Rashid and Jan say, drink up. You're watching RVT, Rashid's Teletube Worldwide. Where is Rashid all the time? You're watching Rashid's RVT. RVT wanna wish you a very happy Shiestin season. Get ready and save on Rashid's RVT Supermarket and half price and savings, where you can save up to 40 to 50% off with coupon. And don't forget to check your circulars for money grabbing savings. Whole chicken tender poultry just $9.99 or less, or tender lamb and steak chops now $7.99 or less at some dealers. Fresh cut watermelon, orange juice, $6.99. Fresh vegetables, so you don't ever have to wonder what's for dinner, whether it's hot pizza or fruit. Specially cut poultry, pork, beef, or chops. Fresh milk, all available for a reasonable price. Chuck shoulder roast, $3.69 a pound. Chunky soup, 2 for $3. Freshness right at your fingertips. And you can now shop online and have your groceries delivered to your door. Dice cut from the grocers to your freezer to the dinner table. Buy one get one free fresh plucked strawberries, or $2.99 a pound rump roast. Crispy bacon and a Rashid R-Man advertiser for boneless beef chuck roast, $2.49. Dazzle your taste buds as you rack up on savings. And don't forget about the RVT reminder of ordering online. Supermarket savings and more are what you're going to get. So get shopping. Now that the wait is over and finally we get to experience the Canon R series with all its dynamic features, why stop there? Let's go further to length. Because everyone knows around here RVT loves tech. I mean, just look around. No, over here. Get this. Get this mini wristband voice activated recorder, originally $139.99 for just $99.99. Now in Spy Gear Superstore. Or this Dell Olympus WS853, now just $79.99. Or maybe this 12-hour thin voice activated recorder pen, Spy Guide, free shipping for just $119.99. Or this Dell Audio Technica microphone, just $99. And also a Sweetwater Rode, that's Rode NT condenser microphone for just $169. Well, what's wrong? I want to go online, but I can't get my microphone to work on my stupid computer. Then get an adapter. An adapter? Yeah, a USB port. USB? Yup, just take a look. This USB audio adapter, 3.5mm headphone and microphone jack, just $7.85 with free shipping. or step this way to a Soundbrink USB external stereo PC and Mac sound adapter. Just $749. Check Newegg.com. So if you love tech as much as we do around RVT, then I suggest you podcast, stream, or whatever with the latest tech. So get started. Put it on this, spread it on that. A little on this and a whole lot of that. Everything's better with butter. Whip it on this, a little on that. Smear it on this and square it on that. Everything's better with butter. Now you can square it up with butter or margarine. Electrify your taste buds with the rich and satisfying taste of butter. Whip it on this, graze it on that. Square it on rice, now that's where is that? Everything's better with butter. Now get to the grocers and square it up. Also in spread style to go easy on bread. All day long the bunnies worked, they got so very tired. So when they got home they needed a boost. Rashi's chocolate cider. All day long the days were rough, it was no happy choir. So when they got home they needed a boost. Rashi's chocolate cider. Well, not cider, but just hot chocolate. Deep, rich hot chocolate. Either plain or with marshmallows. An internet's best friend. And with 3 grams of fat and 6 grams of protein, why wouldn't you go for it? All year round is groovy. You said it, Culper. The marshmallows melt to a thick motherly malt as it oozes down your throat. You probably wouldn't stand for just 1 cup. And your imagination, just might get the best of you, if you know what I mean. All day long the bunnies worked, they got so very tired. So when they got home they needed a boost. Rashi's chocolate cider. All day long the days were rough, it was no happy choir. So when they got home they needed a boost. Rashi's chocolate cider. So let your imagination run wild all year round. Available at your nearest grocers or go online. Mommy's taking me to the store. I'm so happy. Oh, mommy. Oh, go downstairs, gotta get dressed, go downstairs. Oh, I gotta get dressed. Oh, it's such a beautiful day out here, mommy. It's such a beautiful day. Oh my goodness, mommy, look all the things. Oh, mommy. Oh, most of the things you get at the stores, you'll get really good deals if you got coupons. Oh, mommy, thanks. Ice cream, balls, shoes, socks, all on social media. Laughing, playing, having fun, all on social media. Books, trains, weight loss games, all on social media. Different worlds, cute little girls, things that will make you lose your curls, all on social media. Cartoonish babes, the twerking gays, the top 10s that will make you be amazed, all on social media. Rashid Arman people love, all without a lot of subs, all on social media. That's Rashid's social media. Oh, thank you. Isabella, Rashid's startling adventurous computer novel created and written by Rashid. A Rashid Greek mythology story narrated by Rashid himself. now streaming on RVT Rashid's Video Tube. Come follow along today. Do you have any idea where you are? That's funny. We do. RVT, Rashid's Video Tube, serving nations worldwide. You're watching RVT, an international broadcasting station. From Social Media Broadcasting System, this is RVT, Rashid's Video Tube. Time alert. Time alert. Time alert. Time alert. Rashid's content will not be televised. I repeat, Rashid's content will not be televised. Welcome to Rashid's cyber world. It's a real struggle on the internet. And here at RVT, we have the truth. To be in a Rashid struggle, one must profit to the extreme. And on RVT, Rashid CyberTube, we plan to deliver just that. With nail-biting shows not found anywhere on social media, mainstream, or socializing fermentation. Bone-breaking, laser shooting, mystic gazing, high-speed driven Rashid content only found on Rashid CyberTube on the Rashid and Annette show. And please be warned. Please be warned. Excuse me, sir, but I am Captain Rashid of the Rashid Aqualine Federation, and I really want to talk to who's in charge here, so take it somewhere else. This is not mainstream. Shocked? Good. Rashid CyberTube, now streaming on RVT. Game over. Rashid CyberTube. There's nothing more important than family. Auntie, Rashida's interrupting my bath time again. Christ! And with that thought in mind, families should always stick together. Meaning, families should always be open. I don't understand. Why do you want to spend so much time in a barbaric neighborhood? Take one struggling artist with big dreams. You are my special project. Turn me on. You do. And a group of close friends. So you reach adulthood, and right around the corner is middle age. It seems. Nevertheless, welcome to the world of pills. Now some you will hate, some you will love, and some you will be just terrified. Petrified to get. But anyhow, get used to them. They will be your best friend and follow you for the rest of your life. So come and hang out with Rashid's family under Rashid's Full Moon. Rashid's Full Moon, now streaming on Rashid's Cybertube. Get hooked. Read! Whether online or book in hand, explore. Reading allows us to drift off to other planes and journey to unfamiliar territory, stretching and expanding our imagination to endless boundaries. So whether online or book in hand, read. "16 men on a dead man's chest, yo ho ho and a bottle of rum." RVT, Rashid's Video 2, home of Rashid's Blue Skull pirate animation. Boy, I waited forever to get here. Yeah, we flew a long way, we should be glad. And you know something? I'm hungry. Very. But what are we gonna... I don't think I want that. Well, why not? The rabbit seems to like it. Yeah, but I want something that's more of our liking. Well, what about crackers? What crackers? Saltines? Hey, now you're talking. You bet. With less fat and calories than cookies and cake, you can't lose. Which is good, because I do go for the sweets cookies. But with these, it's rather unique. You're right. Crunch it much and don't worry too much about the waistline. Or in our case, the feather line. Yeah. So guys, if you like to crunch and eat without the beak, head out to your nearest grocer or go online at www.saltines.com. That's www.saltines.com. Silly rabbit, crackers are for birds, yeah. Rashid's CyberTube. Hey, having spaghetti tonight? A whole lot of vegetables. Sauce just the way you like it. It's the thickest, heartiest sauce ever, made with a whole lot of plump, juicy tomatoes, special seasonings and spices, with that zesty, full-bodied tomato taste. Now you're eating spaghetti. So serve up some Italiano at its best, now at your local market, or go online at www.italiancooking.org. That's www.italiancooking.org. Oh, I feel so terrible. What's the matter, guy? Oh, you wouldn't understand. Oh, come on, it can't be all that bad. Okay, if I must, Rashid, I'll tell it to you. I have no sweets this year. You have no sweets? Well, that's not good. No, it's not good at all. I want something sugary. I want something delicious. Here's the idea. Try some chocolate bites. Chocolate bites? Yup, chocolate bites. Tiny chocolate bits wrapped up. After dinner or evening leisure. They're great. Chocolate bites. Hey, guy. Yeah? Are you feeling any better? Long as I got my chocolate bites. I know. So, guys, when you're out, pick some up. It's great. Hey, guys, you know what this is? Come on. Around here, we call this the cure. What? You don't know what the cure is? Well, first, let's talk about what this is. It's syrup. Now, I know, you use syrup for pancakes and waffles. But did you know there's other kinds of syrup? All from the finest things of the planet. Want strawberry pancakes? Let the cure do its job and transform your regular pancakes into strawberry ones. Okay, want blueberry pancakes? Go out and get blueberry syrup and voila! Blueberry pancakes. Use the flavors on ice cream, pie, and even cereal. No wonder why we call this the cure. It cures everything from plain to fabulous. So, enjoy nature's answer to plain. Look for money-saving coupons in the paper. Look on your social devices. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Rashid's mattress mouse. And I want to help you guys get a good night's rest. Take a look. My back. Why should you guys suffer with stiff back, aching joints, and so on from a worn out mattress? There are hundreds of affordable mattress dealers in your area, and all is needed is you. Reliable mattresses that fit your comfort level. Spring design style, chic and firm. Thank you, Rashid Mattress Mouse. Anytime. An RET ad is worth two in a home. And speaking of ads, don't forget about this one. And size your bedding up for comfort. A new mattress and a good night's rest awaits you. Just go to www.mattress.com. That's www.mattress.com. Anyway! Why is delicious hot oatmeal so good for so many families?
Oatmeal is rich in protein. A breakfast with delicious oatmeal with milk and sugar for a family of 4 provides as much total protein as 6 average eggs, as much total protein as 18 pieces of toast, and almost as total protein as 18 strips of bacon. That's why your family get that wonderful stick to the ribs feeling with hot oatmeal, that wonderful feeling of well-being, with only 1 minute of actual cooking time. So be sure your family get the protein they need with the delicious hot breakfast of hot oatmeal. Just go over to www.oatmeal.org. That's www.oatmeal.org. Hey everybody, Rashid's my name and the game is the game.
Hey, what you trying to do, cheat me?
Stop that guy! Oh, not your average pseudo-comic underground atmosphere. Don't need to step on anybody's toes, my lady. There is no reason. Oh shit! Depression is postmortem in another language. Journey into a depraved world. Generation of repentance. Now streaming on Rashid's Cybertune. Get hooked. Looking for fun on social media? I'm trying to figure you out, kid. Looking for strange entertainment on social media? Don't tell me to shut up! You shut up! If not, then don't look here. And remember, here is here, which means lost. 3 strangers lost and looking for a way back home. So see, they're lost and you found them here on RBT. Lost and found, now streaming on Rashid's Cybertune. Get hooked.
We on the air. We on the air. Go ahead. Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Nice for you to stop by. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Pick, and I'm an alligator. Never on time. Never on time. Yeah, we're on the air. We're on the air. Go ahead. Oh, we're on the air. Yeah, go ahead, Pick. We're on the air. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Let me introduce myself. My name is, I forgot what's my name? What's my name? Pick. Your name is Pick. Oh, yeah, Pick. My name is Pick, and I'm Rashid's newest creation. Yeah, I'm Rashid's newest creation. Would you believe I was a pair of ankle socks? Would you believe that? I was a pair of ankle socks. Too much information. It's too much it's too much information. Oh, okay. Okay, too much information. Oh, okay. I'm Rashid's newest creation. You can catch me on Rashid's Cheese, Biscuits, and Gravy. Yeah, and we'll be talking about movies and other things, reviewing them and stuff like that, and having a lot of fun. So I hope you guys are joining us. Remember the trash bag? Yes, remember the trash bag? Well, look at me now, baby. So join me here on Rashid's Cheese, Biscuits, and Gravy, along with Samantha.
Well, howdy, everybody. Can't wait to hang out with you. Let's get that show started.
And T-Bone the Rat.
But wait a sec. He made you out of a sock. Well, what about me? Well, she made me too. Look at this. Stop being so selfish. Stop being so selfish.
Okay, T-Bone. For Cheese, Biscuits, and Gravy, here on Rashid's Cybertune. So I'll see you guys there. Boy, that was kind of fun. Are we finished? Yeah, that was the trash bag. But look at me now. I'm bogey. Okay, Pick, that's it. Wrap it up. Oh, wait. This is fun. Wait, I'm bogey. Look at me now, baby. I'm not a trash bag anymore. Cheese, Biscuits, and Gravy. Now streaming on Rashid's Cybertune. Get hooked. Hello everybody. Let me take this time to tell you about someone. And believe me this person is worth talking about. Very odd girl, just like her father Rashid. And she lives in that house right there across the street. What makes her odd, you say? Well, for one thing, she drives that strange looking car. She calls it the Beetleberry or something. And she wears the most oddest of clothes, like those flower slippers. And her personality? Well,
someone is baking cherry pie. Yeah, that's it. Someone is baking cherry pie. That's what it is. It's cherry pie. Yes, cherry pie.
Yup, cherry pie. Cherry cereal. And cherry everything. And she's addicted to peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And the way she and her cousin act, well, let's just say I think she does the acting.
Linda, don't you think you're getting too old for that? I mean, you are 19, and please don't expect me to participate in such an infantile activity. Are you sure? This still works, and with better traction. Really, Linda? Be a woman?
Now Roxy is in college and drives an ice cream truck. But Linda is a model, as you see in that picture there.
What do you mean I'm not the finalist? These girls here are better than me? They're more beautiful and stuff than me? Now it's time for my consequences. I said now it's time for my consequences. The judges are stupid. The people in those chairs are stupid. Even these stupid bikinis we're wearing are stupid. These girls are not prettier than me. You learn asses.
They both have a friend named Cinnamon that works in a hot dog shop. Such a sweet girl.
Are you saying that hot dogs are not women's foods? Are you saying that hot dogs are not women's foods? Huh? Huh, Roxy? Well, Linda, well, this conversation is over, Rover. This conversation is over, Rover. It's over, Rover.
But not all their conversations fall by the wayside.
Sometimes I think that I need to go on a diet. But I know, I know I eat healthy. I mean, strawberries and cherries ain't fattening, and neither is my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Right, Roxy? Linda, just look at this gorgeous supermodel queen. I mean, who would ever look at a queen and not think of yours truly? I mean, really? Oh, God, Linda.
Oh, she's a writer. Just like her father, who was a cartoonist. She kicked dragon butts all in her stories.
Women don't take that from dragons. Women, you better not treat a woman like that. Dragons, that's dragon crap. Got it?
Mercy. And she hates cherry chime. It's a very popular drink. She says the cherries in it are fake.
I just wrote cherry chime in my story. Get off my page. Get off. Get off my page. Get off.
But most important, it's a lot of love between Linda and her cousin Roxy.
Boy, I'm glad we're together. I love you so much, Roxy. I love you too, Linda.
What a special house, I must say. What a special house. Linda Lace, now streaming on RVT.
Stop hating. Love is greater.
Now, I think it's fitting to suggest there's no need to run. There's no need to hide. Because whatever was done, justice will triumph. I saw everything. He ran that way. When are they going to clean up these streets? When they get him, they should lock him up for life. And now comes the law.
Okay, people, step aside. We'll take care of that varmint.
In a world where computers and gigabytes are as normal as rain falling from the sky, the more law enforcers, the better. Thus we land at the plot of our story. Wake up, darling. I have a new assignment for you. Tiffany, are you pretending to be asleep again? Well, then it's only fitting that you stay asleep. And I might as well phone Venoms and cancel the free vanilla milkshakes and grub this evening. You know, you need to go to the store and cook for yourself once in a while.
Did you say cook for myself?
I sure did, hon.
Morning, Daddy. What's my assignment?
Atta girl. A cosmic universe that's much different from ours. Expecting the unexpected is as natural as extra lithium bars. For a side order dish, that is. Well, at least for most of the residents here.
What happened? Who destroyed the verbular transmitters? Connected to the solar peak tower.
Silly Tiffany. Rashid's spawn, destined to be the #1 private eye, that's destined to take all criminal elites down.
Something like that. Don't let me crush your memory output, because I'm itching to do so.
Silly one. The soft one is what we named you, the fleshly one.
Okay, you iron prick. Time to test the flesh of the soft one. Fleshly enough?
To live in a computerized world and be a private eye at the same time puts other law enforcers to shame, because it takes more than guts to get through a normal day. But my Tiffany can do it because she's my girl. Tiffany, R-Y Private Eye. Tiffany, R-Y Private Eye. Now streaming on Rashid CyberTube. Get hooked.
You're watching RVT, Rashid's Teletube, serving nations worldwide. From Social Media Broadcasting System, this is RVT, Rashid's Video Tube. Honoring who we are and wishing a very happy Shicer on RVT, Rashid's Video Tube. RVT wanna wish you a very happy Shicer season. Your adventure starts here. Luggage from top names over 65% off. Just surf over to www.luggage.com. That's www.luggage.com.
The following program is rated XXR by the Rashid Entertainment RVT Committee, coinciding with the United States, UK, and National Entertainment Community Association. Watch with caution. May contain dry speech and adult situations.
And now, enjoy the show.
RVT, this is RVT, Rashid's video tube. Welcome, Rashid Katirs and Rashid Bees 2. Oh yeah, Rashid Bees 2. This is welcome to Rashid's Cartoon Comic Buffet. I wonder what Rashid will be talking about today. I know. What? Something Rash Spectacular. Yeah, Rash Spectacular. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Good thing Rashid got his Cartoon Girls opening up. Because Cartoon Girls are smarter. Yeah. So, let's start the show.
And a hearty welcome, hello to everybody that's tuning in today. This is RVT, Rashid's Video Tube. It's actually RMJC, Rashid's Music Jukebox Center, and I am Rashid, the R-Man, coming online on social media, Google, YouTube, Instagram, and other social media platforms. So as you guys hear, welcome to another spectacular edition of the Rashid Cartoon Show. Now, as you know, we have a name for it now. Yeah, we changed now. Cartoon Buffet. Is that right, sweetie? Perfect. Hey, that's the best name for this show because it is a buffet. Everybody's here, and of course, we'll have some interesting fun here. It's very, very casual fun. But first, I want to say hello to Judy. I still don't know what she's doing here. I'm being at least I'm being honest about it. I totally don't know what the hell is she doing here, but she's here to help out. I guess she's here to help out. She ain't here to hang around, that's for sure. Okay, Judy. Alright, I'm here to help out. So, without further ado, let's get things started, guys. There's two animations that I want to cover this episode. It might be more later on, but this episode is just two. But it's good. It's not what you think. It's good. Now, if it's about cartoons, we're going to try to cover it around here. This Rashid Cartoon Buffet, simply Rashid's art. Now, how many of you guys, if you think back long ago, was into Blondie? Was y'all ever into Blondie? I was once into Blondie. Okay, not just into Blondie, but I was into Blondie heavenly. Very, very heavenly. I was a Blondie fan. I read the comics. Okay, and I just want to discuss what this animation is right here, what it means to me, this Blondie thing, because Sundays wouldn't be Sunday without Blondie. It's that simple. And around here, we're going to set it off with cartoons, man. kind of wonder why that was taken off the air. I'm not throwing a wet towel or anything, but I kind of wonder why that was taken off the air. I mean, that was just so damn interesting. I'm not gonna say it was good. You know, I'm not gonna say I agree with every cartoon that was on there, but I know Dexter's Laboratory was one of my best ones. You know, it was one of my best ones. Powerpuff was alright. You know, I had a couple good ones, man. It was one of my. It was just. It's amazing how this kid genius did so much under the watchful eye of his parents and got away with shit. It was a laboratory and his sister Dee Dee and all. And speaking of this, did y'all remember this kind of thing on that when that cartoon was on? Check this out, man.
Alright guys, meet back here in 1 hour. And remember, you break, you buy, so keep your hands in your pockets. If you have hands.
Hey, Beatnik, park your magic bus somewhere else. You're lousing up my hall.
Sorry, sir. I'll be in and out in no time.
Miss Bellum, get me the Powerpuff Girls.
The adult has infiltrated the outer perimeter with some sort of ridiculous armored transport. Unload the cheese on them.
Colors.
Surely nobody cares if I park it here.
Creeper! Creeper! Full of Frankie.
Where you been, Pokey? We've been waiting 10 whole minutes.
Just get in.
All right, gang. Meet back here in 1 hour. Hey, Beatniks!
I thought that was a treat. Looking at that, those little nitbits right there was a treat. Was a treat. I mean, you never see animation fly at you like that. You know, you just never seen it come at you like that in that style of having them mingle with the real world and all of this shit. And it's like, it was just a treat to look at. It was a real fun thing to look at. I wasn't really religiously into it. I was cleaning the house. I always had a Cartoon Network, and it always grabbed my attention. You know, there's no way that wouldn't grab your attention. It's just such bullshit. You know, what I really stuck to was the 4Kids TV. That was one of the things I stuck to. Then, from what I understand, this clip, they switched their station or something like that. I don't remember this in Philly, but I used to stick to this because they had all my shit on it.
Attention all Fox Kid watchers, we have an important announcement, so listen up. Starting Saturday, September 23rd, watch all your favorite Saturday Fox cartoons on Channel 35 Cable 7. Remember, starting September 23rd, instead of tuning into Fox 29 for Fox Kids, tune into Channel 35 Cable 7. All your favorite Saturday Fox cartoons on Channel 35 Cable 7 every Saturday morning. Don't forget, for your Saturday favorite Fox cartoons, tune into Channel 35 Cable 7.
I don't really know, like, what city this was in. I don't know. I don't know what city this was in or whatever, but I know it wasn't Philly. And, yeah, 4Kids TV had the shit on it. I used to watch Do Re Mi and all. We used to watch all of that shit. Do Re Mi was, you know, remember Magic, and that's for like little girls, but the shit was just so good. Like I like the Wings Club. It was like a chick thing, but it's still good to look at. And I really liked Do Re Mi. I just liked it.
I got a secret I can't tell. Guess I better cast my spell. Don't you worry, just you wait. Everything's gonna be great, just like magic. Watch and see, magical do re mi like magic. 1, 2, 3, just like magic. That's me. It's a witch, she's mad and green. Meanest witch you've ever seen. You've got a broom and I've got a wand.
Yeah, Magical Do-Re-Mi. I mean, I couldn't get enough of that. It was just cute. You know, and somebody that likes girl animation, who creates girl animation around here, you can see that a person like me really appreciate it. We did, sweetie. We watched it. And that's not the only. We watched Card Captors. Card Captors was the shit. Now, you know Card Captors was the shit, dude.
Today on Card Captors.
Sword, thunder, power, sleep. Card captors of the cloud. Expect the unexpected now.
The secrets of the cloud were all a mystery. But when this mighty book was opened, the powers were set free. Card captors, a mystic adventure. Card captors, a quest for all time. Each card possesses a power all its own. We've got to find them to bring the power home.
Shadow, sword, thunder, power, sleep. Card captors of the cloud. Expect the unexpected now.
Card captors, a mystic adventure. Card captors, a quest for all time. Card captors. Card captors.
You know, come to think of it, it's just amazing how we had Channel 6 and we had Channel 48. Basically, it was Channel 6 in the morning times. On Saturday mornings, it was Channel 6. It's just amazing how they switched it from VHF to UHF later on in life, and it became just as spectacular as Channel 6 was to us in the 70s. I mean, it's just amazing. It's just fucking amazing. And it was cool. It was a really amazing thing to look at. Amazing thing to look at. Just as fascinating is what we had on Channel 6. But it was on channel, I think it was 29. I think it was 29. I could be staying corrected. I can't even remember. It was a while ago, you know. God, like that's a masterpiece. It's amazing how he did that. We created like that. I mean, and then they had the commercials that came out. The Jetsons. Now, Judy, now don't start the shit. But the Jetsons, Electro Jetson thing, I remember that one.
Don't forget to rinse those dishes first. That'll take forever.
Not with my rinse-o-ray invention. Uh-oh. You don't need to rinse first with Electrosol 3-in-1 tabs. The blue layer loosens stuck-on food. The white removes tough stains. And the Jet Dry Powerball makes your dishes shine for 100% clean dishes.
Ooh, aren't you glad you rinsed them first? Oh, that's so last century.
Electrosol, dishwashing made for the 21st century.
For a free trial offer on Electrosol 3-in-1 tabs, visit electrosol.com.
I just can't forget how that used to be. You know, like watching something and then seeing cartoons just come through. Cartoons just have that power and have that energy that will just take you when you're watching something serious or whatever, and the cartoon comes on. It grabs your attention, and you don't complain about it. You just don't fucking complain about it. It's just awesome. It's just awesome. You know? And the master Walt Disney. The master Walt Disney. You know, that's what I'm saying. Do you remember the movie theater one? The movie theater one, rock. This one right here. This one. You talking about? Yeah, Judy, put that. This one right here.
Looks like we made it just in time.
With not a minute to spare. The movie's just about to start.
We'll just sit here in a row.
Wait a minute. Something's missing.
He's right. We need popcorn, and we need it fast.
You wait here, in this row, while I go to the concession stand and come back with popcorn. Good thing I brought this $5 bill.
Wait. That $5 bill's not going to buy popcorn for each of us.
She's right. It's going to take all of our $5 bills. That means popcorn and change for each of us.
That means change for each of our $5 bills, and that takes time we haven't got.
And those opening credits are rolling and fast.
This looks like a job for a 20.
A 20. Wait a minute. What about drinks?
Oh, yeah.
Cartoon Network.
Can't move. Feet stuck to floor.
Keeping good cartoons where they really belong.
Funny! Just goddamn funny! To have these characters mingle with reality, like real people, and to see that they're irritating the real people. They irritate you. It makes it even more funnier to see that they're getting them upset and shit.
Looks like we made it just in time.
That cabin door was just about to shut tight.
I guess you're not here, in this row.
Wait a minute. Something's not right.
He's right. These seat numbers here, here, and here read right to left.
Be careful. Watch the wind.
I'm by the window.
Judging by this ticket, I'd say we're in for a long flight. Good thing I brought a thick paperback book.
He's right. And this in-flight magazine is no match for a thick paperback book.
We have got to get to that paperback bookstore.
And the plane is starting to taxi, and fast.
This looks like a job for...
Sir, you need to stay in that seat while this plane is taxiing, and please keep your voices down.
Thank you.
Let's fly commercial. It'll be such fun.
Perfect. Cartoon Network.
They made me check my shield.
Keeping good cartoons where they really belong.
And when Walt Disney came out, getting back to Disney, when Disney first came out, that was the logo for it, you know. That was the original logo for Disney, and you wonder what it was all about, you know. This is when they had Mickey Mouse, they picked out Mickey Mouse and all, and when you saw Disney in a comic book ad, it looked like that. And this, you didn't never know who he was, you know, like, what is this? You know, like, here's my card, this is to see retro, like when he first started out. It's freaking amazing. You know, it's iconic. It's royalty to come across something like that. And I wonder who this Walt Disney person is. God, it's like, wow. Wow. Speaking of, look, check this shit out. Speaking of animation thing, speaking of comics, check this out, this picture right here. Check this one out. Check it out. But here's the thing. It kind of makes you wonder what they're talking about. It looks like they're in Africa. I don't know. Now, I'm not pointing a finger. I'm not saying a shit. But it looks like they're talking about Africa. Why do they? I don't know. But I just think that this is a very interesting comment to have for a discussion of what land do you think they're talking about, or what situation do you think they're talking about. It looks like they're in Africa. I don't know. I could be totally stand corrected on this, but it looks like they're in Africa. It's just. I don't think they're in China, for Christ's sake. I don't think they're in China. But getting back to the show here, it was Sunday morning. It was Sunday morning now, and I was addicted, if you want to call it that. I was really addicted. I couldn't break away from the TV set. I really couldn't break away from the TV set when Blondie came on. I'm talking the original Blondie, not the comic Blondie. Yeah, baby, I'm telling you, every Sunday we was there. And you know that. We was there. We couldn't break away from it was just so interesting. Dagwood Bumstead they got the perfect Blondie. I mean, the perfect Blondie. Now, I have some notes. I have something here. Just give me a second. I mean, how could you come off that's like, Christopher Reeve as Superman in the 70s. I mean, you can't get a Superman better than Christopher Reeve. It's exactly like that with Blondie. Exactly with the TV show. You couldn't get or find a better Dagwood Bumstead. You couldn't. There's no way you could. The Blondie film series is an American comedy film series based on a comic strip of the same name, created by Chick Young. The series featured Penny Singleton as Blondie Bumstead and Arthur Lake as Dagwood Bumstead. Arthur Lake was the perfect Dagwood Bumstead you will ever come across. I'm surprised he didn't get anything for doing that, which in my opinion he should have. There's no goddamn way he shouldn't have. And he probably did. We have looked into research as we continue on with the show, because we just starting it and all. Concurrently, the film adventures were continued with the same cast reprising their roles in the Blondie radio series. Columbia Pictures produced the films from 1938 to 1943, and popular demand brought them back in 1945. Columbia later reissued the Blondie features, beginning with the first film in the series. Columbia used the series to showcase many of its contract players, like Rita Hayworth was featured in Blondie on a Budget. Glenn Ford in Blondie plays Cupid. Larry Parks and Janet Blair in Blondie Goes to College. Shemp Howard in Blondie Knows Best. Now that's Shemp from the Three Stooges. So he was in there. He did a lot of shit. And Shemp Howard did a lot of stuff there. And Adele Jurgens in Blondie's Anniversary. Other roles were taken by Columbia contractees Doris Hook, Bruce Bennett, Lloyd Bridges, and Ann Doran, Stanley Brown, Richard Fisk, Bud Jamison, Eddie Langhorne, John Terrell, Alan Lockwood, Jimmy Lloyd, Gay Nelson, and Ross Ford. And that's a lot of people there. That's a lot of people there. So, as you see, a lot of people squeezed in with the series. A whole lot of people. I was just so impressed. I thought that almost that Dagwood Bumstead was real. Like he was a real person. He just played it to the T. And the thing about it, he played it better than the cartoon. Usually the cartoon is better than the real person. But no, he played it better than the animation. When you see the animation, it's like you want to see that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You want to see when you look at the animation, you say, "Oh shucks, I want to see that Dagwood Bumstead act like Arthur Lake. I don't want to see him act like that." You know, you think like that, but here's the way it came on, man. Look at this.
Pretty face, funny hat. That's what my Blondie is.
Lovable feet, both flat. That's what my Dagwood is.
Blondie's not always right. I let her think she is.
All of my thoughts are bright, long as he thinks they're his.
Life with us is
fun and crazy.
Baby dumpling,
us and Daisy,
what a family. Incredible, bumsteadable.
Hurry, you'll miss your bus.
Watch out, you'll burn your stew. Nothing's too much for us. As long as with me there's you.
Dagwood and Blondie.
Blondie and Dagwood.
Always with me there's you.
Now, when you see the Blondie edition, with the way it comes on, it's different when you compare the two. Now, here's the animation one. It's just amazing. The two are just amazing. This is Dagwood Bumstead, Arthur Lake.
What's wrong?
Blondie! Oh dear, of all mornings.
Where is she?
She went that way. He went that way. My hand's full of work and he wants to play hide and seek. Keep it up, Mommy. You're winning. Dagwood.
Oh.
Aren't we dizzy enough?
Look, our picture.
Daisy, stop. Why is it whenever we have our picture taken, we always look like a married couple having our picture taken? Daisy, it's all over. wish I'd worn my blue sports suit.
How could you? You made it out of the blue suit I'm wearing in the picture.
Daisy, you'll wear yourself out. Mommy, Mommy! Days are burning, Mommy! Oh, my goodness!
Look, Daisy. Blondie! 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 Either Daisy's lost her voice or I've lost my hearing. Say something.
Your eggs are burned to a crisp.
Huh?
And this is the animated Dagwell Bumstead.
I'll get some pans for the leaks, honey. You go back to sleep. Come on, Daisy.
Dagwood, honey, did you find the pans?
Got 'em! You're right, Daisy. As long as we're up, we might as well have a little snack. Let's see now. Knockwort, marinated mackerel, marshmallow whip, and a sour pickle. Now this ought to do it. There. Huh? What was that? Come on, Daisy. Let's see what it is. What am I, nuts? I just lost a fight with a begonia. Oh, great. We're locked out. Huh? Hey! Daisy! Daisy! Wait for Daddy! Man's best friend.
I'm not ashamed to say, here on Rashi's RVT, I'm not ashamed to say that Dagwell Bumstead aced, Arthur Lake aced the animation, and that's rare. That is just so fucking rare for a natural person to ace, right, an animation. That is just so rare. It's just so damn rare. But I'm sorry Arthur Lake got that. He aced the cartoon. He aced a cartoon. And that's rare that you find that today in anybody that's in the business of cartoons, for Christ's sake. Now, around RVT, we have a lot of shows. I have some animation shows coming up also. I have some shows coming up also. I know Linda Lace is coming up another episode. I have Space Renegades coming up. Aqua Rangers RYS. I had to squeeze that one out because I almost forgot. And Dragonfly, y'all know Dragonfly. But when you're dealing with cartoons nowadays, they look at you a certain way. You know, they look at you a certain way. In what way do they look at you? Let me see. Judy, can you help me? When you look at cartoons the way they used to be, you're pegged a certain way. What is that fucking way? Betty, can you help me? Betty, what way is that? Do they? Okay, yeah, that's it, a square. Yeah, they look at you like a square. And it's just, that's not the case when you think about how powerful animation is in itself. It's definitely not the case. You have to realize that. People have to realize that animation is on cereal boxes. It's for advertisement. It's all over the goddamn place. You know, they think we cool. Okay, Judy. Yeah, that's fine, sweetheart. That's fine. That's what but it's true. Betty already took care of it, sweetie. She took care of it. But yeah, like that. Yeah, that's how they look at you. You're right, Judy. You're right. But Betty took care of it. But in a nutshell, could you tell her, please, also, so she'll know? Could y'all pay attention around here so y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about? Alright, now I have to go back on my words. Alright, thanks. I appreciate that. Now, like I said, Arthur Lake 8th, and they used to do the radio pilot. They used to do the radio pilot for it, and we came across that. We just never listened to it. Not that we don't want to listen to it. No, it's just we never came across it to listen to it. But they was on a radio show and everything. They did a radio show. I thought that was fucking really cool. That they, you know, in RVT, we do radio shows also. Y'all know we did Rashid the Beanstalk. Yeah, we did. Maybe we'll show that. We'll show that also. Rashid the Beanstalk. Yeah, it's just you can't beat animation at its finest. Like Johnny Bravo at the laundromat. Remember that one? The Johnny Bravo. You can't beat shit like this.
Laundry day? Yeah. Yep.
You seem to like black shirts quite a lot.
And it looks like you like it in big. Oh, I'm just saying.
Oops. Sorry about that.
It's Betty. I mean, really. I mean, you can't beat it, dude. There's no way you can beat that. There's no way you can get over on it. Of all the things that they came up with to combine like two worlds colliding like that is amazing. Like the Flintstones meet the Jetsons and all of that shit. It's like it plays with your mind. It's just so surreal. It's just mind-blowing, you know? Mind-blowing. Well, here's the thing. Don't get me wrong. I have watched Dagwood and Bumstead's Blondie and Dagwood. I have watched that. But Arthur Lake he can't fuck with the real thing. The real thing is more like cartoon more than a cartoon. But even though the cartoon is like that, Arthur Lake will make me laugh at him as Dagwood Bumstead more than this right here.
Toast and coffee ready?
1 caffeine cocktail and a whole wheat chaser coming up, Mom.
10 seconds, Dagwood.
Almost ready, honey.
Go, Dad, go.
This'll be a new record. Here he comes. Yay!
Dad.
Ready? Hey.
Not unless you've been promoted to vice president of Sis Boom Ba.
Huh? Honey?
Come on, hurry.
Let's see now. Hey, bye, kids. Bye, honey.
Don't forget to ask for that raise so we can pay for the roof.
The roof! Right! Sorry, Mr. Beasley.
Last week, he knocked me into another zip code.
I mean, that's just the way it is. I mean, he's funny. I'm not saying it's not funny and all, but you can't fuck with the real Blondie and Dagwood. Can we see that opening one more time? Let me see the opening, because that's memories. Every Sunday, I was in front of the TV set. Every goddamn Sunday, guys. Every Sunday, we was in front. Baby, you remember? Play that again.
Pretty face, funny hat. That's what my Blondie is.
Lovable feet, both flat. That's what my Dagwood is.
Blondie's not always right. I let her think she is.
All of my thoughts are bright, long as he thinks they're his.
Life with us is
fun and crazy.
Baby dumpling,
us and Daisy,
what a family. Incredible, bumsteadable.
Hurry, you'll miss your bus.
Watch out, you'll burn your stew. Nothing's too much for us. As long as with me there's you.
Dagwood and Blondie.
Blondie and Dagwood. Always with me there's you.
Wow, wow, wow. What can you say about that? You know, it's like it's just memories. If you was around in the 70s on Sunday, you just got this more than the Abbott and Costello using the Star Wars music. You know, they had Star Wars in a bar. That means Abbott and Costello stole that. Maybe it belongs somewhere else. I don't know who did that. Maybe Star Wars stole it. I don't fucking know. But I know that it was meant for Star Wars. But it wound up on the advertising show for Sunday afternoon. The bar theme. You know, so somebody stole something. I don't know. But you will listen to that funny music. And you thought of Abbott and Costello. You ain't thinking of Star Wars. But where did Star Wars get it from? I mean, it's just fucking, you know. And the thing about that is, the funny thing about that is, when Abbott and Costello was doing that tune on television, Star Wars was just in the movies or just been released for the movie. It was right at the same time. And Abbott and Costello took it for their show. Someone's like, maybe they don't belong to Star Wars. I don't know. But it's a weird fucking shit there, dude. That's weird in itself. But getting back to Blondie and all,
Dammit, I can never find a parking space after lunch.
Cartoon Network keeps adding stars without adding parking space.
Oh, there's a space reserved for Papa Smurf.
Bloody freaking die.
Wise Papa Smurf, corrupted by his own power. Can no leader go undated?
Hey, fellas, looking for a parking space? You can take mine.
Now, this guy's a true hero.
Could have sworn I parked in the Wally Gator F lot. Or was it in... Oh boy. Now I remember. I flew into work today. Silly me.
Oh, brother.
Oh, man, look, there's one.
All right, boys, I need your foot power to help me gun it.
But, you know, it's just one of those things. No, they had two Blondies. I'm smiling because I remember they had two Blondies. And she was some piece of ass. You know, she was some piece of ass. Oh, well, Judy, I'm sorry, Judy. I swear to you, man, will never sleep on Blondie. I will never sleep on Blondie. I mean, and I'm not finished talking about Blondie on this show. I am not finished. No way. No way. Because if I could, well, here's the thing. If I could just bring how I felt of watching Blondie on Sunday afternoon to the show, I would. I really fucking would. But the past is the past. You can't bring back the past and show it. You can only talk about it. You know, you only can talk about it. You can't bring it back and show, you know, what it meant to you, how you felt, and so forth like that. But you would like to do that just to get your point across. Because see, I want y'all to understand how much I enjoyed that on Sunday, Blondie on Sunday. And of course, there's the days we go to Kingdom Hall. I think sometimes we went to the Kingdom Hall, and I came home and changed my clothes real fast. I changed my clothes real fast, and it was only one good TV set in my mother's room, so I was right there, man, every Sunday. Can we show that one more time? Thank you, sweetheart. Just one more time.
Pretty face, funny hat. That's what my Blondie is.
Lovable feet, both flat. That's what my Dagwood is.
Blondie's not always right. I let her think she is.
All of my thoughts are bright, long as he thinks they're his.
Life with us is
fun and crazy.
Baby duckling,
us and Daisy,
what a family. Incredible, bumsteadable.
Hurry, you'll miss your bus.
Watch out, you'll burn your stew. Nothing's too much for us. As long as with me there's you.
Dagwood and Blondie.
Blondie and Dagwood. Always with me there's you.
I will never be finished of Blondie. It's that simple. So this is just part one of us talking about this shit. Just part one. There's no way we finish. The next cartoon I want to discuss, do y'all remember that one right there? That one right there belongs on the same avenue as Dexter's Laboratory. This shit right here. Dexter's Laboratory was one of the most interesting cartoon topics that I've ever heard. You know, one of the most interesting topics that I ever heard. Not getting off the subject of Kids Next Door, but Dexter's Laboratory had my interest in a high degree, in a very high degree. I like his sister Dee Dee. I like the way they made her. Always been like a pain in the ass to him, because that's what siblings can do. You know, that's what the younger brothers and sisters can do. They can be, and for them to bring that out in the animation is unique in itself. You don't really see stuff like that. And Dexter is a genius. Whoever don't know about the animation, he was a creator. He was an inventor. And he was on a professional level. And we'll get into him on a later on show. I'm not going to, take up too much time and talking, this and that. We're going to get to him. There's so many cartoons, guys, I want to cover on this show. So many. So fucking many. Getting back to the Kids Next Door, that alone I thought was genius also, to come up with Kids Next Door. That was kind of different. That was. Codename Kids Next Door was, from what I understand, was a anthology. It was. Believe it or not, it was. I mean, it really, you would think they were the only kids like that. But they wasn't. They belonged to the system of children. They belong to the system of children. And what's amazing about that, what's amazing about the Kids Next Door is that when you first see it, your first impulse, you think about the Our Gang series. That's what you think about, the Our Gang series of kids doing something that was serious. The funniest one in the Our Gang series had to be when they made that robot, and everybody can confess that was the funniest Little Rascals. And the fucking, when they made that robot, he had a mouth like a circle, and they had to feed him something or some shit, and it was one of, by far, the funniest Little Rascal shows. Yeah, all the Our Games they did, Little Rascal shows they did, that was the funniest one by far. That's what you think about stuff like that when Codename Kids Next Door came out. Then you find out that the Kids Next Door is nothing like, they like totally different there. The Kids Next Door was totally different. Everything about them was different. It just struck a chord. It struck a chord with me. I guess because I wasn't, I was kind of like a serious child too, but I was a goofy child more than a serious one. I was. But I still kicked ass. I did. As a child, I did. So, it was created by Mr. Warburton and is under action adventure. And it was directed by Tom Warburton. I wonder if that's the same one. But I really get a kick out of them. But this is what we got. Codename Kids Next Door, also known as Kids Next Door and K&D, is an American animated television series created by Tom Warburton, created as Mr. Warburton for Cartoon Network. It is. Oh, okay. And the 13th of the network's cartoons. The series follows the adventures of a diverse group of 5 10-year-old children who operate from high-tech treehouse, fighting against adult and teen villains with advanced 2x4 technology. Using their code names numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, they are Sector V, part of a global organization called the Kids Next Door. So they're part of this global world organization. When you hit 11 to 12 years old, you have to leave it, though. Yeah, and it was sad to see. They had an episode where some kids in this global network had to leave because they wipe out all their memory of the kid next door. I swear I'm not lying to you. They go into some room. They go into some room and they throw a switch and all their memory is wiped out. And they go back to living a life, but they have no memory of them being a part of the Kids Next Door. Yeah, it's really touching. The series pilot premiered on Cartoon Network in mid-2001 as part of the Big Pick 2, a special broadcast event showcasing 11 promising pilots for different series. The winner of a viewers poll by Cartoon Network would decide which pilot will be greenlit by the network for a full series. After winning the poll, the series premiered on December 6, 2002 and ran into January 21st, 2008 with 6 seasons and 78 episodes. 2 television films were broadcast: Operation Zero, which aired in 2006, and Operation Interviews, which aired as the series finale in 2008. A special half-hour crossover episode with fellow Cartoon Network series The Grim Adventures of Bill and Mandy aired in 2007. Wow, they even had a crossover episode with... I heard that's that Grim Reaper guy with that little girl. Yeah. We'll check it out. 2 video games, Operation Soda and Operation Video Game, were released based on the series. A handful of other Cartoon Network branded games featuring the characters were also released. The series has also seen releases on DVD, both as part of Codename Kids Next Door and as additions to other Cartoon Network compilation DVDs. Interesting, very interesting. Even the video game also. Wow. Number 5, there is 5 of them, from left to right. Number 2, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Yeah. So that's the deal with them. Now, I have some other notes here. Let's see here. Their mission is helping kids around the world. And they have the enemy kids. Enemy kids, they're enemy kids. They call themselves delightful children from down the lane. And they fight their father. You never see their father. Their father is like a shadow and figure. And in some episodes he show himself, but don't really show himself. But it's the delightful kids from down the lane. And they fight them. And that's what they call themselves. And these kids are really whole white bread. But they all talk in sync. You know, they never talk out of sync. They all talk and say the same thing at once. Really creepy kids. But that's who they fight. Now the leader is the first number one. They call him number one. They go by numbers. The number one, the leader. And he's the leader and operative of Sector V. I heard he's a workaholic, from what they say. Number two is Hogwarts Penny Whistle. That's the big round guy. He's the goofy, quirky technologist, so he's very, very smart. Then there's Kooky Sandman. She's a happy-go-lucky technician and medic. That's the happy one. She's always happy and everything, like little girl happy thing. Then there's Wallaby Beetle. He's Australian descent. He fights. He's a fighter. He's a combat expert and he's a heavy weapon specialist. So we kick your ass. Then number 5 is the black girl. She's fierce in combat, and she's the oldest of the group. Her sister sometimes works for the enemy. Yeah. And she often plays second in command. She's the one that keep everything in control. You know, she's the black girl. Everybody's level-minded with her around. Yeah. So. Yeah, her name is Abigail Lincoln. That's her name, Abigail Lincoln. Abigail. They call her the black girl, Abigail Lincoln. Yeah. And they fight enemies. This the enemies. Check out the enemies. The Common Cold. It's this guy who is the common. It's kid shit. The Common Cold. He sneezes and you know. Then the Sticky Beard is a pirate with candy stuck to his beard. They fight him. He's an enemy. He's a pirate with some pirate friends. Professor Triple Extra Large. So I guess he's like a fast food guy, and it's a toilet neater. He's a toilet. He's a villain. There's a toilet. Yeah. Right now we just highlighting shit. We're going to get into all of this later on. Right now it's just a highlighting the shit. And believe it or not, they had a last episode that's supposed to have been very sad, very touching, because they had to break up and all. And they were supposed to, right now, from what it stands right now, they're debating on, are they going to make a Kids Next Door, a galactic Kids Next Door? That means they're going to reboot it, but they're going to be in outer space. So it's going to be called the Galactic Kids Next Door. And they're taking a poll and votes on it now. I don't know how they're doing in those votes, social media and all, but that's what they're doing. Trying to decide if they're going to make a Galactic Kids Next Door. which should be interesting if they did that. Because this is the interesting concept, to have these kids fighting these childish villains and a bunch of group of preppy white bread kids down the lane. You know, it's an interesting concept to watch. I like how number one talks. I just like the way he talks. I forgot what he said. I know. Well, here's the thing. I know that Wallaby Beetle, Wally, they call him Wally. That's the little guy with the hair covering his eyes. He's from Australian descent. This guy here, I forgot what this thing he is. They mention it, but I forgot. I don't think I have it. I'm looking at my notes here. I just like the way he talks. Okay, all right. He's British American. Yeah, he's British American. See, I told you I like the way the Brits talk. I just like the way they talk. I just fucking like the British, the way they talk. That's what he is, British American. He has a very distinct voice there. Yeah, I like the guy. British American. That's cool. That's cool. So I don't know if they're gonna make the the outer space thing. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna make the outer space, but they should. I think they should. I think it's a good run on that. Kids Next Door, codename Kids Next Door Space. It was supposed to be called Galactic Kids Next Door. Believe me, if they remake it, it will not be called Galactic Kids Next Door. There's no way it'll be Galactic Kids Next Door. It'll be something totally different.
Already got a sweet gift.
Come get a licking. Come to number 2. Let's get us some ice cream.
Kids Next Door, Friday at 7 and 10, only on Cartoon Network.
I don't know, man. We have to wait and see on that. Everything is so cartoony around here.
That was funny. Do it again.
Hey, you. Anyway, let me wrap this show up. Thanks, guys, for coming in, discussing another, joining us for another edition of cartoons around here, because it gets really crazy of cartoons around here. We're going to do this again very soon with more cartoons, with more. Either we're going to follow up with these we just did or try out some different new ones. Either way, have a nice evening, stay safe, and we'll talk to you later.
Here's what she's saying, let the show bite the dust in here. Come back again here at RBT by She's Video Team. Bye!
This has been an RVT Rashid's Video Tube social media television production. Can somebody give these girls some socks? Good girl. This program was brought to you by Rashid's Cyber Rock Films in conjunction with YouTube and Google Plus and Social Media Plug Out. It's all about change, real change. Peace. You're watching RVT, Rashid's Teletube Worldwide. Where is Rashid all the time? You're watching Rashid's RVT. RVT want to wish you a very happy Shiestin season. Up next on RVT, Rashid's Video Tube, it's the Rashid and Jan Show. Following that is Rashid's Cyber Tube. It's Shiestin once again, and as we celebrate with love and cheerfulness, let's indulge in the most entertaining Rashid entertainment available. And happy Shiestin from all of us here on RVT, where's Rashid all the time.